Hello everyone, so nice to have you here today with me. My name is Tijana, and today we are going to do a practice that is built around the crow pose, and we will also try and do different variations and different versions of crow pose. So hopefully you find the one that works for you, and hopefully you discover something new for yourself and for this pose for your future practice. Maybe you want to have two blocks nearby. This may be helpful and necessary for this practice, and otherwise, let's get started. All right, so please have your blocks nearby so you can use them throughout the practice if necessary. We're going to start by interlacing the hands together and circling our wrists in any direction. Try to make a nice big circle with your hands. And change the direction, going the other way around. One more time, changing around. You can sit in any comfortable way for yourself. Now let's reverse the direction once more. Very good. Next, we're gonna take the palm of our hand and point it towards the front, slightly pulling the fingers towards the back. So I try to have my elbow straight as I show my palm to the front and I pull the fingers towards my body. As far as you can, then we switch the sides. Go with the other arm. Let's switch around once more. If you're very flexible and you don't feel so much of a stretch, you can try and bend the elbow slightly. You may feel more the stretch on this part of the arm. Other side. Very good. Nice. Give it a little shake. And then let's shift into all four. So please face the short side of the mat, find your tabletop. And just to mention, for this practice, it is very important that you engage your fingertips into the mat, because this is gonna help us for that arm balance later on. So I feel like I'm pulling the mat towards my hand, almost like I'm grabbing it like that. But I'm just pressing with my fingers into the ground, and then the knuckles, the middle part of my finger, goes slightly up, and I feel more support and pressure with this part of my hand into the floor and with my fingertips. Yeah, so let's just practice this a couple of times. Try to pull the fingers in and then relax. And then again, pull and activate all 5 of them, or 10. And then again, start pulling towards you. Relaxing. One more. Nice. Very good. Let's face our hands out to the outside. We can start circling around our own wrists. So we're going to spend a little bit of time warming up our hands and wrists, because they will be our main support in this practice. Other way around. Besides our wrists and hands, which will give us mainly the support for the practice, we will also use a lot our abdominals. So we will also try and do a nice warm-up for that. Let's then flip the hands the other way around, so your fingers are pointing towards you, and you can bend your arms towards your legs. So shift your weight back towards the heels. When you're shifting forward, just do it gently to the limit of your support into the wrists. And let's switch the hands around. Fingertips pointing to you, palms down, and again, shifting the weight. Try to engage the fingertips slightly and see how that changes the sensation. Very good. All right. Let's take a nice child's pose for a second just to loosen up the hips. Take a little rest for our arms. Also already start thinking of that connection between your upper body or your abdominals and your thigh or upper leg. So throughout the whole practice, we will want these two body parts to be in a quite close connection. Very close relationship. Breathe in and out through the nose. So let's come back to all four and bring the right foot forward between the hands. And let's just start with slowly shifting the hips forward and then sending them back. You don't have to stretch the front leg all the way. It's just to oil a little bit the hips and the joints to get them ready for our next steps. If you can and want to stretch the front leg, go for it. But it is not necessary. Now let's shift forward and try to bring your hips down and already try to feel this connection between your upper leg and your stomach. So you want to try and remember the sensation of that connection. We will need it for later. Now let's come up with our arms. Try to sink a little bit deeper with the hips. Engage your gluteus. You can feel a very nice stretch here in the front, in the hip flexor. Placing the hands to the floor. Let's quickly just drop the knee to the side and open into a twist. Coming back into the center, send your foot back. Find all four, but have your hands a little bit to the front so that your lower legs are in a sort of diagonal. So not really hips above the knees, but a little bit forward. So we can go down with an exhale and then try and push up with an inhale. So exhaling down, pushing up, inhaling. One last. Exhale down, inhale up. Let's switch sides, bring the left foot forward. And again, we're just gonna rock front and back like we did on the previous side. Remember, you can keep the front knee bent if you want. If you want already here, you can use your blocks on each side of the leg. I think we can still do this without the use of the blocks. Nice, and then let's stay in the front and try and find that connection of the upper body and your upper leg. Like we did on the other side, try to memorize that feeling and the closeness of these two body parts. And then let's inhale and bring the arms up, engaging the glutes and trying to sink a little deeper with your hips. Keep on breathing. One last one. And then let's find the floor with our right hand. The left hand will be pushing the foot away and we come into a twist. Trying to look over the left shoulder. Flex your front foot. And maybe sink a little deeper. And then we come back, bring the leg to the back, and let's repeat this few half push-ups. So find your weight over the hands, engage the fingertips, exhale and lower down. Inhale and come up. Again, exhale, lower, and inhale up. One more time, exhale, lower, inhale up. Very nice. Let's swing our legs around. We're gonna extend the left leg and bring the right leg towards ourselves. Then we are going to flex the left foot and just try to lift the leg slightly off the ground and place it down. Try to keep this close connection of the thigh with your torso. You can help yourself with your arm. Keep your back straight. Lift the leg and bring it down. One more time. Lift it up and bring it down. Nice. One last time. Up and down. Nice. From here, we're gonna try and keep this leg close to us, and then we're gonna try and reach to the front with both of our arms. So we're gonna have to engage our abdominals to try and stay close to this right leg. Both legs are active. Left fingertips are pulling, toes are pulling towards the face. The right knee is reaching to the chest, and my stomach is reaching to the front and towards the right leg. Nice. Switching sides, bringing the left leg in, finding nice and tall position with the back. Give it a nice hug. Feel the closeness of the leg to the body. Flex the right foot. Now let's go up. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. It can be just very little off the ground. Inhale up and exhale down. Very good. I extend my right arm and then I reach forward, trying to keep my left leg as it is, maybe open slightly the knee so I give space to my body to go forward. Keep the connection, leg and torso. Flex the front foot. Keep on reaching with the toes towards yourself. Keep that nice connection of the knee to the armpit or the upper leg to the stomach. For one more breath. Exhaling. Very nice. Then let's find a little boat pose from here. So we're going to lean to the back, lift one leg up, then the other. Try to have your shins parallel to the ground. And then open your arms up, palms facing the ceiling. Hold your abdominals and open the chest. Very nice. Then hug the legs and slowly roll down, bringing your legs towards yourself. Just a little rock from one side to the other. Nice. All right. From here, we're gonna have our legs in a 90-degree angle, knees and upper leg. And then we're gonna shift the legs forward a little bit and bring them back. So I shift them just that far that I can feel the engagement of my abs, and then I bring them back to neutral where my abs are not active. So I go forward, abs are engaged, and I go back, they are more relaxed. Forward and back. Inhale forward, exhale back. And back. Nice. Last one, very good. Let's from here try and lift a little bit the pelvis off the ground. So I help myself at this point with my arms, and then I try and bring the knees even closer to my face. Inhale and exhale. Up, lower down. Inhale, exhale, control down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, One last time. Let's add the head. Very nice. Keep the legs as they are. Place the arms up towards the sky. And we are going to try and leave the legs however they are at this point. So they stay unchanged. I flex my hands and then I try to press the ceiling away with my hands. So what I try and not do is that I bring my arms closer to my feet. Not yet. For now, I just try and press the ceiling away, keeping my hands flexed, lifting the shoulder blades off the ground. Staying here for 2 more breaths. Everything is shaking. One last, and exhale down. Give yourself a little rock with the knees side to side. Nice. Let's do this once more. Pressing the hands into the ceiling. Exhaling, going up. Staying here for 2 more breaths. Nice. Going down. Very good. All right. Now we are going to try and bring from straight up our upper arm towards the knee. So I go up and then I try and curl up a little higher and then I go down. So inhale here, exhale, go up, bring the arms to the legs and then reverse it. One more time. Inhale, exhale, push, bring the arms and reverse it. Nice. Last time. Inhale up, push it to the front, reverse it so you come always a little bit higher. All right, let's rock a little bit to come to the front. Then cross your legs so you can find all 4 one more time. From here, we're gonna go into our down dog. The first down dog we have here, so feel free to paddle the feet, right and left. Nice. Now let's bring the left foot up towards the sky, finding a 3-legged dog. Staying here for 2 breaths. Pressing with the fingertips into the ground, as it is important for later. One last breath, and then bend the knees with an exhale. One knee. Try to bring your knee higher up towards the ceiling, squaring your shoulders, so don't let the shoulders go and look to the side, opening up. Try to have them parallel in one line and open the knee. Nice. Then exhale and find the floor. Let's go with the other leg. 3-legged dog. Right leg up. Keep on breathing. 2 more breaths. And then exhale, bend the knee. Again, squaring the shoulders. Try to reach with the heel towards your glutes and open the knee up towards the ceiling a little further. Good. Then find the floor with the foot. Now let's take a quick child's pose, just a couple of seconds to reset before we continue. You can wiggle from side to side if you want. Very good. Finding the down dog one more time, and then let's walk the feet a little closer to our hands. And this time we're gonna try and press the hands into the floor and then come on our tippy toes, shifting the weight forward. One more time, coming on the tippy toes, pressing the hands into the ground and back. One last time, engage the abdominals, keep on pressing the floor away. One more breath, and then back. Keep walking to the front and find that ragdoll. Any way you want. If you want to bend the knees here, feel free. If it feels better having them stretched, then go for it as well. Letting go of the arms, and let's come up with a flat back, swinging arms over sides, up towards the ceiling, and exhaling, finding mountain pose. Nice. Let's go with our first sun salutation, and that is going to be sun salutation A. So try to link your breath to the movement as we go through. All right, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, step back into your plank. Try to find a nice plank, pressing the floor away, tucking the tailbone, and then we are going to exhale, knees down. Let's go through half chaturanga, shifting forward into a cobra with an inhale, and then exhale, down dog. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one. Breathe in, then exhale, look forward and step to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, mountain pose. Nice. We will be moving on with sun salutation B, so we can keep on adding things into it. That means we start with a chair pose. Let's go. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Notice that connection, torso to the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Step to the back into a plank. Find a nice plank, engage your abdominals. Then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down facing dog. Very good. Let's bring the right leg up in the air. 3-legged dog, pressing the heel away. Then exhale and bring the knee up towards the right arm. So towards the right armpit. I really want on the outer edge of my right arm, I want to have my knee in contact with my armpit almost. Keep it there. One more breath. Keep on pushing everything away. Then pass the leg through, find the ground. Place the left foot on the floor and come into a fallen star. Keep on breathing. Come back into the center, knee to your chest, then find the floor with a foot. Open your left foot a little bit to the side so you can hopefully drop the left heel down and come into warrior one. Inhaling, coming up. Try to square your hips. So both hips are looking forward. That's it. Warrior one. Keep on breathing. Nice. Stretching the front leg and coming into a little shorter position. So we can inhale and then exhale, coming into a pyramid pose. Now this is where we can use our blocks for sure. So exhaling, reaching towards the leg with the torso, and inhaling, bringing straight back. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, come up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. One last. Exhale down. Inhale, up. Very nice. Place the blocks on the side of the mat, anywhere comfortable. Then find your plank once more, so we can go through our vinyasa. Fingertips are working, pressing the floor. Exhale, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Let's go to the other side. So we are going to bring the left leg up, pressing the heel away, three-legged dog. Keep on breathing. Exhale, bring the knee towards your left armpit this time. So I really try to engage my abdominals, and I really try to pull my knee up towards my armpit. One last breath. Then pass the leg through. Flip the right foot so you can find that side plank with a stretched leg. Keep on breathing. Then with an exhale, find the floor. Bring the knee in, a little pull, and then place the foot on the ground. Cutting a little bit shorter the stance in case you're struggling with warrior one, but like I am. And try to drop the back heel down to the floor, meaning that the fingers, the toes, will be looking a little bit outwards. That's it. So we can find that heel on the ground. Nice. We can square the hips. Keep on breathing. Warrior one. Then place the hands on the sides of the body. Inhale and stretch the front leg. Come a little bit more in with the back leg. Shorten the stance. Create a little corridor between right and left foot. Inhale, look up, and with an exhale, come into a forward fold, into a pyramid pose. You can use your blocks again. Inhaling straight back, squaring the hips. Exhaling, releasing the torso towards the leg. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, come up and exhale down. Last time, inhaling back, straight back. Exhaling down. Bend the front knee so you have stability, placing the blocks away from you, framing the front foot, and finding a plank. Nice. We are going through our vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga, or even half chaturanga. Then find your up dog. And exhale into down dog. Staying here for 2 breaths. Exhale and look forward to step between your hands. Halfway lift with an inhale. Then exhale, forward fold. We reverse this flow with a chair pose, inhaling. And then exhaling, stretching the legs, coming into a mountain pose. Let's repeat with a little bit different flow. So inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then step or jump back into your plank or chaturanga. Inhale, come up into an up dog. And exhale, down dog. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Bring it in, knee to the chest this time. We lower with an exhale and inhale up. Lower and up. Nice. Placing the foot on the ground, coming again into warrior one. Yeah, very good. Let's place the hands to the heart. Flip a little bit up the back foot so you can find that twist. Taking a little break in a twist. Pressing the hands into each other, trying to reach the middle of your chest. Then let's open into a simple twist. Flip the back foot to the outer edge of the left foot, and then try and reach with the right foot towards the left. Pressing the hips away, finding the balance. Nice. Find floor, and let's just exchange the legs a couple of times. Front dropping the hips, back. Front dropping the hips, back. Front. Try to reach your knee to the shoulder and back. Nice. Last one. We are here in a plank, going through our flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Let's go to the other side. Inhaling, left leg up. Then exhale, bring the knee in. Drop it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, up. Very nice. Placing the foot on the ground to find warrior one. Coming up with an inhale. The back heel drops to the ground. Two more breaths. Then exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart, lift up the back heel, come to the front. With an exhale, try and find a twist around to the left. A short little break, breather. Try to bring the hands in front of your heart, looking up. Then let's find the floor with our right hand. Bringing the left one up in the air, coming into an easy twist. From here, we drop the right heel to the ground on the outer edge of the right foot. And then we bring the left leg with control on top of the right. Pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. Very nice. Coming back into a plank. Let's find a quick malasana. So just step around your hands. Drop the hips down. Press the knees away from the center line of the body. So you can resist a little bit with elbows into the legs. Keep on breathing. Try to calm your breath down. Then place again the hands on the floor so you can go back into plank. And we go through our flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, and with an exhale, bend the knees, look forward and jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into a chair pose. And exhale, mountain pose. All right. Now, we're going to go into our crow pose. And therefore, I will give few options and suggestions, so you can try whatever works best for you. Okay? So the first one is I'm gonna bring blocks very close to me, and I'm gonna come into a squat. The heels can come off the floor. This is not important right now. So I'm gonna try and put the blocks on the lowest level, so to say, because I'm gonna have better support than if they're like this, they're more wobbly. So I'm gonna flip them on the thicker side. And from here, I will have the grip of the block with my pinky finger and my thumb, so that this also gives me a very nice support. The rest of the fingers can be pressing into the block. Then I'm gonna shift the weight into my arms and try and walk my legs as close as I can to my armpits. Yeah? So that I can have a nice connection of my knee into my armpit. And then I can shift one leg up, the other leg up, just so I understand how this feels to put the weight into the arms. Okay, trying it a few times for myself. If you say, I don't want to do it with the blocks under my arms, then you can put one block aside, take the other one close to you, so you can step on it, and again come into a squat. And we're gonna be placing our armpits into our knees, like that, and trying to find the floor with our hands directly under our shoulder, pressing with the fingertips into the floor. I'm gonna lift my popo up and bend the elbows slightly, so I can again lift one leg at a time to try and find the balance, or see at least how that feels, engaging my abdominals, shifting forward. Yes? So next step from here would be that I try and find this nice connection of my armpit and my knee, and then I find the floor with my hands and I try and shift myself to the front, maybe lift one foot, maybe add the other, very briefly, just very short. Doesn't have to last forever. Just a little check. Yes? If your knees are sliding down your arm from the armpit towards the elbow, this is normal. It's fine, so don't worry. You have to press with the knee into the arm, engage the arm, so you can create a nice little balance. If the armpit situation is not working for you at all, then you can try the following. I open the knees, I find the floor with my hands, and I'm gonna be pressing into the elbow area with the inner part of my knee. Yeah? So I press into it, and then again I try to lift one leg, I try to lift the other, maybe I lift one leg, pressing, maybe I add the other foot. Again, just briefly. It does not have to last forever. We go step by step. If you feel that this is too easy for you, or that you can try and challenge yourself a little bit further, what we are going to do is take a nice squat position once more. Try and find this nice little hook of the elbows and the armpit. Send our hips up. Find a nice support with our hands. Elbows are slightly bent. And then again, I can lift one leg, place it down, lift the other, play a few times around. If I feel that this is working out for me, then I can try and add both legs up towards the ceiling, towards my popo. Yeah, I want to keep having the weight to the front with my head, because this creates counterbalance for all the weight that I have in the back. And in the hands, I feel very much like this, like a wobbly board. So I am constantly searching for the balance between the front part of my hand and the wrist. And since we are here, we can take a little break with the wrists. Just circling them around a little bit. Take a little break. Then we can try and choose whichever version we feel like. Whichever version you feel works the best for you, just go with it and maybe give it a try to stay there for one breath. Maybe two. Okay, so let's give it a try. We find a nice position for ourselves, either with the blocks or without the blocks. In any case, I try to have the connection of my armpit and the knee. I come up and then I shift my weight into the arms, trying to lift one leg, then the other. Find the balance for one inhale and exhale, reverse it, find the floor. Very good. Now we can start our little stretch. Let's stretch the legs in front of us. You can have them a little bit wider apart. And then exhale. And find that forward fold. You can choose if you want it to be more passive or active, up to you. Nice. Bringing the knees up, finding the floor with the feet. Let's put our hands one palm away from our pelvis so we can press into the floor and come into a reverse tabletop. Keep your neck in one line with your spine. And then find the floor with your pelvis again. Very nice. Let's hold the back of the leg so we can roll gently down, vertebra by vertebra. And then bring your legs up to find a happy baby. If you want, you can rock side to side here. Or just drop both knees down next to you towards the ground. Try to bring your pelvis as well towards the floor. Very nice. Finding the floor with our arms. We're gonna do some glute bridge just because we worked so much on our abdominals. We want to give them a little break as well. So inhale and roll your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Coming down. Let's bring our legs to the left, finding a nice 90-degree angle so we can come into a twist, opening the right arm to the side, maybe looking towards the right arm. Back into the center so we can switch sides. Going to the other side, 90 degrees with my legs. Open my left arm to the side and I drop my head to the left. Keep on breathing. And then back in the center. Stretching the legs all the way on the mat. Then I place my hands under my pelvis. That's it. So I can come up on my elbows and try and find my fish pose, opening the chest up. Resting on my elbows, and maybe the top of your head reaches the floor. And slowly getting the arms out, just on the side, lifting the head so you can find the floor with your back. And getting into a nice Shavasana position. Take a short rest. Make sure you relax your legs, your torso, your arms, the back of the head, your face and your eyelids, your jawline. Focus on your breath. Calm your heartbeat with your breath in case it is racing a little faster due to the practice we did. Now let's start wiggling our toes and fingers. Maybe rolling the wrists or ankles. And give yourself a nice big stretch, bringing arms overhead. And then find one side of your body, whichever one you want. Just come gently rolling over to the side of the body. And then come up into a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed if you want. Finding a comfortable seat for yourself. Sitting with a straight back. Let's place the left hand on the heart and the right on the belly, so we can focus on to breathing into these two spaces, filling up our whole upper body with air, and exhaling. One more time, inhale, fill up the whole trunk with air, and then exhale. Let's place the hands in front of the heart. And let's connect our heart with our mind, and our mind with our heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice, and thanks for your hard work. I know it was not an easy practice to go through, but I'm sure you are one step closer to maybe a pose that you find nice and challenging and wish to do it and be able to do it. So keep on practicing, and I'll see you in the next one.